File in this October 22, 2016, file photo, Penn State's Grant Haley returns a blocked field goal for a touchdown against Ohio State in an NCAA college football game, in State College, PA. Haley made one of the biggest plays in recent Penn State football history when he returned a blocked field goal for a touchdown against Ohio State last season. Since that game, both Haley and the second-ranked Nittany Lions have taken off. The face number 6 Ohio State on Saturday. Abidri Center Daily Times via AP. File Associated Press. Here's what to watch in the Big Ten this week. Game of the week: number 2 Penn State at number 6 Ohio State. The Buckeyes have had this one circled on their calendars since Grant Haley, he of the 60-yard blocked field goal return, and an unranked Penn State beat them 2,421 in Happy Valley last year when they were ranked second. Ohio State has amassed 500 total yards in 5 straight games and is coming off an open date. Penn State has won 16 of its last 17 and is in the middle of what could be the season-defining 3-game stretch of Michigan-Ohio State-Michigan State. The winner stays atop the Big Ten East and in strong position for the college football playoff. Best matchup: Ohio State QB JT Barrett vs. Penn State pass defense. Barrett accounted for 7 touchdowns in a 5,614 win at Nebraska and is completing 72% of his passes for 1,351 yards, 18 touchdowns, and no interceptions during the Buckeyes' 5-game win streak. Penn State leads the nation in pass efficiency defense, having allowed 5.2 yards per attempt, 3 touchdowns, and 168 yards a game with 9 interceptions. Inside the numbers, 2 of the 8 remaining unbeaten teams in the bowl subdivision are from the Big Ten. Penn State is 70 for the first time since 2008 and Wisconsin is 70 for the first time since 2004. Wisconsin has won 10 straight Big Ten games, the longest conference win streak in program history. Illinois 1.83 forced fumbles per game is tied for the FBS lead. Rutgers visits Michigan looking for a 3rd consecutive conference win for the first time since 2012 when it was in the Big East. Michigan has averaged just 299.3 yards while losing 2 of its last 3 games, its worst stretch since averaging 261 while losing 3 of its last 4 in 2016. Michigan State has not allowed an offensive touchdown in 3 of its 7 games. Since giving up 375 yards rushing through the first 2 games, Northwestern has allowed just 474 yards over the last 5. Minnesota's 19-point defensive average is its lowest through 7 games since the 2008 team allowed 18.7. Maryland is on track to play the toughest schedule in the country. Its opponents have a combined record of 4,920.710. 7 Indiana defensive linemen have recorded at least 1 sack. Long shot Nebraska, 5-point underdog at Purdue. The Cornhuskers have been the biggest disappointment in the Big Ten and are desperate for a win after getting hammered by Wisconsin and Ohio State in back-to-back games. Motivation shouldn't be a problem. They lost 5,545 at Purdue in 2015, the Boilermakers' only FBS win that season. Purdue has improved under Jeff Brom, but you can't dismiss last week's loss at Rutgers. This is a huge game for teams scrapping to get bowl eligible. Player to watch: Iowa Pound Josie Jewell. The Hawkeyes' star defender is coming off a shoulder injury that kept him out of last week's overtime loss to Northwestern and ended his streak of 37 consecutive starts. One of the top tacklers in the nation, Jewell will be needed against a Minnesota rushing attack that is 3rd in the Big Ten at 188 yards a game and features what Gophers coach P.J. Fleck calls a 3-headed monster in RB's Kobe McCrary, Shannon Brooks and Rodney Smith, ____. For more AP college football coverage, http://collegefootball.app.org and https://twitter.com/app_top25. Copyright 2017 The Associated Press. All rights reserved. This material may not be published, broadcast, rewritten or redistributed.